So welcome to the next project. In this one we're going to build another personal brand site, but this time it's going to be what I call a one-page site. Now to explain what I mean, I'm going to show you a little demo. So if I click this tab here, Screener, this is the theme that we're going to use for this project, and this is a demo site that they've put together. Now what we mean by one-page site, with a normal site, if we click the About button up here, it would take us to another page or About page. If I click it on this one, it just scrolls us down to the About section on the front page. Same with services or clients or contact. It's just taking us to different parts of the home page. We don't have multiple pages for all these different things. Now we do have a few external pages. For example, on here there's some blog posts. If I was to click one of these, it would take us to another page in the site. But the whole point is the majority of the site, and sometimes the whole site, is just on this first page. These can be used for anything, of course, but I think they work really well for personal sites. I kind of see them as like a resume site, so it's got all the information you might need on a person on this one site. It's very simple, yet it's still easy to navigate because these buttons can still take us to the certain sections. Now, how these sites differ functionality-wise to normal websites, we're going to go into a bit later when we create the menus and the sections for our own site. But basically all it is every one of these features is a different section on the site. So we've got one here, we've got the About Us section, we've got the video box here, and then instead of linking to a different page on the site through these buttons, all we do is link to the sections through what's called an anchor link. But like I said, I'll get into it all later and show you how we can do that. Now you might also notice that I've got another tab open up here, GaryVaynerchuk.com. If you don't know who Gary is, he's an entrepreneur, an international speaker, a huge public figure. And the reason I've got this page open is we're going to use it for a bit of inspiration, but we're also going to build our personal brand for Gary Vaynerchuk. So that's kind of the figure we're building it around for this example. Now you'll notice there are a lot of similarities between this site and the demo site up here. So what I'm going to do is use a combination of the two, take ideas from both and show you how you can add a lot of these features. But first of all, we need to get started with our site. So what we need to do is go to our WordPress dashboard, go to Appearance and Themes, and then if we click Add New, and the theme we're using, like I said, is called Screener. So if you search for that, it'll come up here. I've obviously already installed it, you need to install it, and then we'll click Activate. Now once this is active, you'll see a few messages pop up at the top. One of them says Import Demo Data. Now if you click that, what it's going to do is import this whole demo site they've got here into your WordPress install, and from there you can just go and edit the pictures, the text, and you kind of have a pre-built site already. We're not going to do that, we're going to do everything from scratch, but that is something you might want to look at in the future. We're not going to install any additional plugins at this point, we'll just pick them up as and when we need them further on down the road. So I'm going to end this video here, and in the next one we'll jump straight in and start building our site.